coming right up. The Pelicans taking on the Spurs. For the Pelicans, some ups and downs for this team in what has been a trial of a season. Now at home, they know there's still time to turn their season around. Spurs, Pelicans, up next, right after this. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And checking out New Orleans, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And right now for San Antonio, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Harper in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harper against Murray. Here's Sohan. Offline with his three. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Over in the corner, Poole. Castle against Murray. Over Castle. Murray, no good. Here's Sohan. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Making trouble for the defense. Sohan gets physical and earns the foul call.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Sohan. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
That one is no good. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
There's the three, and it's Sohan missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Here's Harper. San Antonio again missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Murray, the pass to Williamson. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul. Three from the inbound.
High effort play and quickness. That's how Vassell makes a defensive impact.
Spurs passing it around. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Misi. Here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 6. Outside Harper. And here is Vassell. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama. And he makes that one. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pelicans leading by 4. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Murray kicks to Williamson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got 8 points. Pelicans leading by 4. Murray with the bounce pass. Misi finds Murray. Now here's Williamson. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now here's Murray. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Craig, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Poole against Castle. Back to Poole. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Ooh, going to that hole with confidence. Poole converts that contact bucket.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. Now Wembanyama. Defended by Misi. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson outside. Now Murray. Here's Messi. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Outside Harper. Pass to Castle. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create a shot more or less at will.
Shots.
That's good from Poole.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Both free throws good from Poole.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. That shot missing. Good defense by Poole. New Orleans leading by 7. And here is Murray. Pass to Messi. From 12 feet out. No good there.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now here's Harper. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. New Orleans making some changes here. Bay comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. Bay with a screen on Fox. To the middle, and stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
First one falls for.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Messi. To the left side wing. Takes a 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He has 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Spurs have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. For 3, Vassell gets the three-pointer to fall.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Now here's Williamson. Defended by Sohan. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spurs trail by 3. Fox looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. No good. That would have tied it. And it's Bay with the ball for New Orleans. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Bryant in for Vassell. So he gets them both. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Cavaliers. Outside, Fox. A baseline J. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Pass to Bay. Here's Spears. Williamson in the post. Barnes on him. Off with the layup. Spurs trail by 6. And the basket is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
.36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, Williamson. He's got 7. Fears with it. Pass to Bay. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Bryant has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead. Bay gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Spurs trail by 4. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Harrison Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Fox. Then it's Johnson. And it's Waters in at the 3 spot. Outside, Fox. 4 on the clock. Over Fears. It's hauled in by Queen.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside. Spurs shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you. You
love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Free throw good, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Jones sets the pick for Bay. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Bay.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Queen. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And Jones has it in the corner. Fires the three. That shot, no good. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. New Orleans making some changes here. Zion Williamson's checked in for Looney. Poole comes in for Herbert Jones. And Murray's subbed in for Fears. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williamson dishes to Murray. Back to Williamson. Pass to Queen. Bay wide open, and he fires. Buries it from three-point range. Bay's got 6.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Castle, no one around him. And the 3 off target. New Orleans leading by 3. Murray outside. He kicks to Poole. There's a screen. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. Over Murray. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Back to Bay. It's Poole with the drive. Count it. Poole's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I love seeing Poole carve his way inside. He's not just a shooter. He has the speed to put defenses in a bad spot.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Murray, the pass to Williamson. Here's Bay. No good on the three.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Back from outside. They get it again. Wembanyama. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Murray, the pass to Poole. Bay with a screen on Harper. Here's Poole. Rebound, San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Murray down low. Guarded by Fox. Murray, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's checked in for New Orleans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Fox. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Poole. Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, leading by 5. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Poole kicks to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 9 points.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Here's Sohan. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 7. And here is Poole. 23 points for him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Pass to Messi. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Williamson with the 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. Now Castle. Back to Vassell. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hey, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Solid work inside from Sohan. His offense continues to develop at an impressive rate.
Now, here's Poole. 8 points for him. Bay with a screen on Castle. Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Poole. Over to the left wing. Williamson from long range. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
And he makes the first.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio with the ball, trailing here by 8. Murray against Harper. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Poole up top. Castle covering. Poole the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. It's good. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here is Harper. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Castle. Back to Harper. Here's Sohan. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's not easy trying to keep Wemby off the glass. His arms, they just don't stop.
Here's Murray. He's got 8. Murray a screen on Vassell. 8 feet away. Nice defense by Vassell.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Poole looking it over. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Stolen away. Murray against Harper. Murray, no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Murray. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Williamson left side. Goes up on the wing. Jump shot is good. Murray's got 10. Spurs trail by 6. Now Harper. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray with the bounce pass. Messi with the ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And the Spurs scoring again. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
They're riding the wave of enthusiasm in this arena.
Yeah, getting that boost of adrenaline. They're giving this crowd a show and trying to bring home the W. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Messi. Back to Murray. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Sohan. Shoots a fader, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
New Orleans has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Williamson right side. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Hassel misses.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's Poole, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Harper. Wembanyama finds Vassell. A 3-pointer off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run, the top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. 5th, Dylan Harper.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively. In these past 2 weeks, he's responded.
Pelicans trail by 6. And here is Williamson. 14 points for him. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the shot is good. Harper's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pelicans trail by 12. It's Poole with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Poole's got 12 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Bounce pass from Sohan. And here's Vassell from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
San Antonio leading by 8. Outside Harper. Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fades. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Murray. He's got 10. Here's Misi. Defended by Wembanyama. And they're pushing it up. Here's Castle. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Misi. Now here's Poole. Castle covering. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a sneaky little finish by Poole. When he's confident, oh man, Jordan, he can torch your team.
And the Spurs with possession. Right side, Harper. That shot misses. Good D by Williamson. To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Vassell, and he dunks it down.
Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Murray finds Misi. Out left to the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Castle. Misi grabs the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Murray. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
So it's the Spurs now. It's a 5-point game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Cornett passes to Sohan. Outside Harper. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pelicans trail by 7. Murray outside. Pass to Bay. Over Sohan. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bay's got 8.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but if forced, he's more than able of knocking those down.
It's tipped. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 5. Back to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Vassell outside. And here we go. Here's Bay. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harper the pass to Sohan. It's over Bay. That one off the back iron and out. And Murray's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Over Harper. Murray, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 3. And stolen by Castle. Here's Vassell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. 14 points for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murray outside. Pass to Messi. Now here's Murray. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Vassell, the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Here's Sohan. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
To the inside. Tries it from 9. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
The growth of Murray continues to impress me, especially watching him dish it like that right there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. Johnson's checked in for Castle. And it's Fox in for Harper.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Williamson in the post. Barnes on him. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Williamson. .109 left in the third quarter. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, Bay with it. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Fox. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Wembanyama. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Fox gets it to go.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Queen. It's stolen by Johnson. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Throw good, Wembanyama.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Fear. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Harrison Barnes is out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 2 guard.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And here's Johnson outside. Pelicans pull it in. Fears with it. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 10. Deep 2 from Williamson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Bay. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Fox. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jones finds Williamson. Here's Queen. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Outside, Fox. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Bay. Now Fears. Guarded by Fox. Fears' shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Johnson, a wide open look. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Queen gets it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Pelicans making a change here. Nisi's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Out to the wing. Outside, Jones. Over Johnson. Jones, no luck.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Fox. Hangs and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Williamson. Jones for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Here's Sohan. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Messi. Here's Spears. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson looking it over. And Spears has it in the corner. Outside, Jones hits the three-point bomb.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
That one is off.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
So for the Pelicans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Jones. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Spears. Then for the Spurs, Vassell comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. Murray dishes to Williamson. Pass to Messi. Second chance shot. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Throw good, Wembanyama. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Over in the corner, Poole. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. Williamson double team. A 3 from Poole. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Spurs leading by 11. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And another basket for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And here is Poole to stop the run. The shot that time not on target. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Williamson outside. A 3. Hey, that one is the 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Vassell right side. Castle trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. It's a 13-point game. Here's Williamson. Launches it. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And that one misses.
We've already run out of ways to describe Wembanyama. Alien, freak, superstar. Probably not anything from this world.
Now Castle puts up the 3. Wembanyama saves him with the putback.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pelicans trail by 15. Murray down low. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Williamson. From outside, Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Murray against Harper. Got it to go off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Williamson outside. Poole fires. Drained from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now Wembanyama. Now Castle. Now Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Outside, Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Here is Wembanyama. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And so Sohan nails both of them.
Jerry Sohan, he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and the Pelicans miss again. So it's San Antonio now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Outside, Fox. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.